All right, students, we are going to do a test for similarity using two similarity postulates. I'm going to go over one in this video, which is side angle side. Side angle side. We use this similarity postulate or this test and whenever we see two triangles that have two corresponding sides and one angle that's in between those sides. So when I see that in my triangles, I know I need to use side angle side. And the way that we use that is first, we match corresponding sides. So for example, I'm looking here, this is UW. And I'm looking at this part of this triangle, this is UV. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to match these two sides to the corresponding sides in this triangle. If I look, this side is smaller than UV, so 9 is smaller than 18. If I look on this triangle, 21 is smaller than 42. So I know that the 21 would be corresponding to the 9, or FH would be corresponding to UW. And I know that UV is going to be corresponding to FG. So the 18 and the 42, those two sides correspond. So now that we've matched those up, what we want to do is first check the proportionality of the sides. And we do that by writing a proportion, which are two fractions that are equal. In order to write those fractions, we're going to make this the top of our fraction and this one the bottom of our fraction, because we have to keep everything in line and in order. So I'm going to write a proportion here. This is going to be one fraction equal to another fraction. And I'm going to take the first two numbers, the 9 and the 21. Notice they're the same color. So I'm going to put the 9 on top because I distinguished everything up here is going to go on the top of my fractions. And I'm going to put the 21 on the bottom because I've distinguished that any number coming from here will go on the bottom of my fraction. Okay. And then I'm going to take the 18 and the 42 and write that into a fraction. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to test to see if they're proportional by cross-multiplying the numbers together. So I'm going to cross-multiply those numbers. I'll get 9 times 42. I want to see if it's equal to 21 times 18. When I multiply those two numbers together, I should get 378 is equal to 378. So that means that the sides are proportional. The next thing that I want to do is see if the angle that's in between them, if those corresponding angles are congruent. So I have 76 here and I have 76 here. So that's easy. Of course they're congruent. They're the exact same measure. So angle U is congruent to angle F. So I know that these two triangles are now similar, and I can finish my proportionality statement, or excuse me, my similarity statement, which says that FGH, that's FGH is similar to, and I'm going to match the angles together, so I know F should match U. It's going to be UVW, because I went from purple down purple and then across, so here I would go down purple and then across. So it's going to be UVW by side angle side. So I tell which test that I used.